Hi everyone, Maggie here today, and I am here to show you a DIY project that is going to do three really cool things. So, first of all, it's going to help you save money, and second, it's going to help you reduce your waste, which is really cool to help keep the environment healthy. And third, it's going to help keep your plants watered and happy. So, what we're going to be making is a self-watering planter out of recycled plastic bottles and some other materials we have laying around the house. So to begin, I want to show you the products that I have to make this project. So to start, we've got the plastic bottle here. You can generally use any kind that you want. I do suggest something that has less of a taper in the middle, just because it's going to be easier for them to sit inside of each other. Those are some examples I have there, but I'm going to show you how to make it. So moving on, we've got our soil. I usually use cactus soil. I'm going to be repotting one of my succulents today. We've got a spoon to help scoop the soil, a marker to help mark a line on the bottle, a box cutter, and then I've got a cloth and a rubber band, and these are going to act as the lid on top of the bottle so that we can let water in through the bottom. So starting out, what we're going to do is mark the line around the bottle that we can follow so that it's a straight line around. And I'm going to go a little bit higher than this little lip here because I want to make sure that the top part of the bottle is going to sit into this. Moving on from that, we're going to cut it and proceed. You kind of want to be careful with this part. I like to just kind of apply a light pressure and pierce the plastic. And then from there you can kind of just go ahead and cut around it. So now that we have that done, we've got our two halves that we're going to be using today. I am going to go ahead and make sure that that sits okay inside of there, and it does. So moving on from there, we'll set that bottom part to the side, and what we're going to do next is put the lid on. So to do this, you can just flip your bottle top over and take your cloth that you have, and you can fold it in half, or you can just leave it open like this. I'm just going to leave it open. I think that's going to allow more water to come in. So you'll just put that on top and take your rubber band and secure it. And there you are, there's your lid. And the reason we're using cloth is because it's a more porous material, and that's going to allow the water to come up inside of there. So moving on from there, what we're going to do is add our soil. Let me get my bag open. I tied it on there really tight, I guess. So now that we have done that, we can go ahead and start filling the container with soil. And for starters, I'm just going to put a small amount, about a spoonful in there, because what I want to do is make sure that this soil is tightly packed into this opening down here, because if not, what this does kind of acts like a straw. So this part of the bottle is going to be sitting in water, and that's going to help draw the water up into the soil. So you want to make sure that it's kind of tightly packed in there. You don't have to do it so tight. You just want to make sure that that soil is down in that opening. like so. And so once you have done that, you can continue to fill with soil. And I like to leave a little bit of space from the level of soil to the edge of the container there. So there we are. Our container is now filled with soil, so we can move on to the planting process. So today I'm going to be repotting this little succulent here. This is a Cathedral Haworthia, and it's really neat. You can kind of see it's like clear on the ends of the leaves there. It's really neat. I like it. So once you have your plant ready, what you can do is, I'll use the tip of my marker here to kind of make an opening. And I'll just kind of move some of that soil out. Give it some room, and I'll show you that too. Just kind of make a little space for your plant to just sit right inside of there. And then you can continue and just pop them in. And then what you'll do is just take your fingers or your spoon or whatever other tool you'd like to use and push that soil down around the plant there, just to kind of make sure it doesn't fall over. And there's that. And so once you have done that, you are ready to put some water into the base of your container. So you'll just lift this top part and put some water in. And I'm going to put quite a bit in to make sure that that opening touches the water there. So there's that. And then you'll just pop this right in. And you can see that the top of the bottle with the cloth connected to it is sitting inside of that water. And again, that kind of acts like the straw motion in the container. It's going to help draw that water up into the soil. So once you have done that, you are ready to enjoy your self-watering planter that is eco-friendly, and you can enjoy it for however many times you'd like to. You can reuse them, you can make more, you can share it with your friends, share it with your family. It definitely makes me feel good to know that I can do little things like this that are at some point going to help protect the planet, hopefully. So that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.